Thanks for watching Matthews Daniel West Pacific Weather Briefing. I'm meteorologist Gonzalo Agudelo. We're taking a look at the tropics today. We have an area of convection that may form into a tropical storm according to JTWC. The Japanese Meteorological Agency is already naming the system as a tropical storm over this region. This area of convection is located about 100 nautical miles west of Kadena Air Force Base in Okinawa, Japan. Currently, looking at the satellite image on here, it's just really a elongated and partially exposed low-level circulation, but the convection is very persistent along the southern portion of the low-level circulation. You can't even really detect where the low-level circulation is exactly, but it's in there. As the system progresses over the next few days, it's expected to track to the northeast and kind of make a turn back to the north. Um, Later on this week, we can take a look at some computer models and show how that's going to um, continue tracking to the northeast. Maybe have a little bit of trouble for Tokyo in the next 48 hours. We're going to have to watch that very closely. In terms of intensity, though, it doesn't look like the system's going to be intensifying too much. We may see a weak tropical storm happening, um, but like I said, most of the models kind of has it tracking as the same intensity, somewhere between maybe some 35 to 45 knot winds, which could still cause some damage to some of the coastal areas of Japan. So that's something that we'll have to follow very closely as we continue on. And taking a look at the West Pacific, though, it's looking a little bit more calm than what we've been seeing over the past several weeks. There's been kind of a hyperactive situation going on with cyclogenesis in the West Pacific, and we are not seeing too much happening, not too much in the way of a lot of moisture coming in, clouds and thunderstorms. Typically, it was a little bit messier several weeks ago. We're not really seeing that anymore, but we're still seeing some southwesterly flow in relation to the southwest monsoon, though. We're getting a lot more shear, though. You can kind of see these upper level clouds being sheared to the southwest, and so it's kind of a little bit more of a unfavorable environment for cyclone development. That may ease up, though, later on this week. But we'll continue to follow this area of convection southwest of Japan and see how it progresses on throughout the week. But that's it for now. If you have any questions or would like to see another area included in our global weather briefing, please email us at weather@mattdan.com. Thanks and stay tuned tomorrow for our next podcast on the West Pacific.